Former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood. We are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
And that's definitely the way to get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big gain.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Warren diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 24. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. And they'll go again with Etienne. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. on 1st and 10, it's ETN. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this Steeler defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in
we
that
both
game.
did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to the ground with ETN. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jags respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Fields. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Fields throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Steelers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer.
And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back and scored on their last possession. But the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A give to ETN running right. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with ETN. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. And one more time, here's Kirk. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 30 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, son. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. The field's going to change things up here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff for Warren. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Fields. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Washington. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Finds Pickens out right. Touchdown! George Pickens. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Take right over.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
2 yards is the pickup, and it's good enough for a Jacksonville first.
Hey, go, go.
It's a throw again is Lawrence.
And his throw here is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
33-yard line.
To throw is Fields.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here's Fields.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 32 on the play.
Warren will try the right side.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 14-yard line.
They'll run it. Warren.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Jalen Warren
Taking it in from 15 yards out.
And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down and 3. Now Lawrence to throw.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
They will find Davis. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
11. At the 27-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
A short throw to Ingram. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll get only 2 there at 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Oh, let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Watkins, 69 yards. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but With the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, it's Warren. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Warren. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go, son.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, Ken, you got a mini basement. Why not? All right.
They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Easy. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
A final shot now for Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.